Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeremy. This is Jeremy Rewinds, and we are going to rewind it all the way back to, what are we going to go back to? We're going to go back to at least the 90s and then come forward.
Press start, let the adventures unfold. Retro games and...
Hey guys, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're subscribed, if you're not subscribed, please give an opportunity to a man who wants to grow this thing to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. With your help, I hope I can accomplish that goal. If not, I guess I won't accomplish that goal. But anyways, let's talk about these pickups. The game room is growing exponentially. I'm so grateful to have the opportunities to be able to do this. This is like a childhood dream come true. I've told you before, absolutely love the opportunities that God has blessed me in my life with, to be able to afford the opportunities, to be able to go and buy the chaotic nonsense that I do. I work extremely long hours, deal with a lot of chaos for it, and who knows what the future holds. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to rewind back to the 1990s with SNES games. I went out to Renegers in Melbourne to just check the place out. I wanted to stop in and see the game store that's there. And I picked up in my previous video, I'm sure you guys saw it, the boxed NES with a bunch of cool stuff. When I was done with them, I went over to the other shop, and I picked up some games. Going with the oldest one first, we have Eek the Cat. I have never played Eek the Cat. I don't know if this is the one that was like a Blockbuster exclusive one, or if that's a different one, but I'm pretty sure Eek the Cat was a Blockbuster game. Maybe not this one particularly. And then the other one is Bonkers on the SNES as well. I think Bonkers is a great game, and I look forward to looking forward to playing both of these games, but I don't know if they're any fun. However, I saw them in the case. They had a lot of other SNES ones that I could have honestly grabbed as well, but I was trying to be frugal because I had just bought Turbo Graphics games the week before. You saw the video. If you haven't seen the video, go back and check it out. It is a monster stack of Turbo Graphics stuff, and in fact, today, the day I'm recording this, the owner said, hey, I did get the console. I'm debating about buying it only because, one, I need the console, but it also includes the TurboGrafx CD add-on. But for right now, let's get into the rest of these pickups. Okay, we're going back to late 90s now with the PlayStation 1. I only picked up 2 games that were PlayStation 1 games. First one is called Animorphs. This particular one is called Shattered Reality by Scholastic, which made me laugh because Scholastic was like the book club kind of thing. When you were in school, you're like, oh, I'm going to go get some books. But everything is, as you know with PlayStation 1 games, if it's got the manual, it's CIB, because the manual, if it's got the cover art, it is the manual at the same time. I wish they still did stuff like this, quite honestly, because then people wouldn't lose their stupid manuals. But anyways, no idea if it's any good. Probably not a super fun game, but then again, it could be a lot of fun. It says Morph into Action. I just know that it wasn't a super high dollar game, but I needed it. And another one I ended up picking up was Twisted Metal Small Brawl. This particular one, I am excited to play it. I love Twisted Metal. I want to say this is going to be like a Micro Machines kind of game. You can see the back of the cover art right there, the back art, I should say. I think this is basically like that. It's like a Micro Machines kind of thing. Look, it's even got an advertisement on the inside for the PlayStation 1 with the screen. Take your games on the road. This is not a cheap game. Not a pricey game, but definitely not a cheap game. I also got something for my daughter, some Raggedy Ann and Andy, like things to hang on the wall. But in the process, we also picked up all these PlayStation 2 games. And there are 8 of them. So let's go over these 8 games. First one we're going to start out with is Escape from Monkey Island. I've never played the Monkey Island games. I've heard they're super fun. I don't know. Again, like I say, I'm only looking for CIB stuff. We got Viet Cong. This is a Purple Haze, right? Yeah, Viet Cong Purple Haze. Did not have this. Saw it sitting there. They have a whole bunch of games. These are just shovel games, obviously. I'm sure these are like $5, $10 games at best at the end of the day. We got Myst 3 Exile. It is in really good shape, but then again, it's one of those games that probably didn't see a lot of game time because Myths is one of those point-and-click adventures that people just get bored with. Fantavision. I have no clue. I have no idea. But it does have the registration card, which, whatever. It's got a registration card. Good for it. But it says, catch 'em, detonate 'em, watch an explosive display a brilliant pyrotechnics that you control. So basically, it's like a fireworks show. Next one we picked up is the Matrix Path of Neo. I already had Enter the Matrix. This one is the sequel, Path of Neo. We'll see if it's any fun. The first Matrix game, everybody's always told me, is an absolute trash game. Don't bother. This one may be fun. This one may not be fun. Another thing I'm always on the hunt for are Jam Pack discs. This one I did not have. This is the Jam Pack Volume 13. I love Jam Pack stuff because they have a ton of games on them. This one has 11 hot new games. There's usually These are demo games, right? So they're like the first level or 5 or 10 minutes of the game, but there's also a lot of videos. Even there's sometimes cheat codes and stuff like that that they'll give you in here, which was always fun. I wish video game systems went back to do that. I wish we could bring back Game Shark, Action Replay, right? Those different things. I don't know why new game systems, everybody got away from it. It's wild to me. Anyways, and then the last two are factory sealed. I didn't pick them up because they were factory sealed. I picked them up just because I was like, okay, I'm down for that. The one, I hesitate to say it's factory sealed. I mean, it's got the right seal. I mean, it's the Y seal all the way around. But it just, it confuses me because you see this? It has that at the top. That does not. So even if it's not factory sealed, I'm not going to cry about it, but I think it is. But this one is called Future Tactics. It looks really cool. It's like one of those like cartoony, graphic looking kind of character things there. Hopefully it's a lot of fun. It's called Future Tactics, The Uprising, as I said. Well, I didn't say The Uprising, but it's called The Uprising. We'll see if it's any fun. One day I'll crack it open. If the value of the game does not supersede itself by the time I get through 3,000 some games and reviews, I'll just rip it open because there's no point. It's never going to go up. And my last one, another jam pack. Got the label I showed you. This is summer 2003, $4.99. And what's funny actually is if you look here, this doesn't say volume on it, does it? No, it doesn't. But this one suffered inflation at $7.99. This one was pre-inflation. So in 2003, things were cheaper than whenever the other one came out. But anyways, this one has, or maybe it's just because it's less games, this one has 6 games on it. Brought to you by Placing Underground. But you have War of the Monster. Oh, here, let me show you a little bit better. War of the Monster, Amplitude, MLB 2004, JetX 2.0, World Tour Soccer 2003, ATV Off-Road Fury 2, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, Jax 2, and NBA Street Volume 2. Look inside for more PlayStation 2 behind-the-scene video and sneak peeks. This one, we can go back to this one real quick, and I'll just read this off. This has got playable demos also, and you got Shadow of the Colossus, Sly 3, Jax Combat Racing, Ratchet Deadlock, NHL 2006, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2006, Burnout Revenge, We Love Katamari, Peter Jackson's King Kong, Chronicles of Narnia, and Karaoke Revolution Party. Woo! You think about it, this is why I love these games. Yes, it's only one game. I get it. But when I discovered Jam Pack for the PlayStation 1, way back in the day, I'm like, games are $50. I can buy this demo disc for $5. And I have not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Either first level or 5 or 10 minutes of gameplay on all these games. That to me, that's insane. Absolutely phenomenal. Love it. Anyways, that should complete today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video down memory lane with PlayStation 2. that we got here, some PlayStation 1 and some Super Nintendo games. Tell me down below what you think was your favorite what your favorite game pickup is of these games, and we'll go forward from there, and we'll see you guys next time right here in the game room on Jeremy Rewinds.
Press start, let the adventures unfold. Retro game.